Okay, y'all. I'm a little excited. Welcome to Play Under Review. I am your host, BAce513. I hope you were able to tune into the first video I threw out there. This channel is going to be about recognizing underappreciated NFL careers. As you can see, I am a Bengals fan. Don't be a hater. You know, I can't even talk trash about this season. We trash, but I'm still a Bengals fan. That's neither here nor there. The first player I want to get into to talk about is a player by the name of Anthony Muñoz. Anthony Muñoz is an offensive tackle, well, was an offensive tackle for the Cincinnati Bengals. He played in like the 1980s era. He played for 13 seasons, and all 13 seasons were with the Cincinnati Bengals. He played with that good 1980s era, hard-hitting, bona fide, scrap it all out type NFL before, all the flags and penalties and quarterback, golden rules, and y'all catch my drift. So he played in that era, and out of those 13 seasons, he had 11 consecutive seasons where he was an All-Pro selection. He also went to 11 straight Pro Bowls. Other awards that he received included the NFL Offensive Lineman of the Year award. He actually got that for 3 seasons, and he got the NFL Players Association Lineman of the Year award for 4 seasons. Now I'm gonna have to look into that myself some more, because I just thought it was interesting, because typically now you don't hear about that award, and I was sitting here thinking, is that even an award at this time? You always hear about the MVPs, the Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, so that was pretty cool to check out. I wanted to specifically do this guy first because linemen in mainstream media in the past has often been unappreciated. It's starting to get a little better now, but it wasn't necessarily about the offensive lineman. That wasn't the sexy thing. The sexy thing was the wide receivers, trash talking wide receivers, the hard hitting running backs, the quarterbacks throwing it deep, without really coming to understand that a good chunk of those plays, exciting plays that you get to see, have been because of linemen. So this is the first lineman I wanted to do, the first guy that I wanted to, just touch on a little bit. But, like I said, some of his, I listed his accolades, and, of course, I can't, list his accolades without listing the fact that he's a Hall of Famer as well. I would be really surprised if he wasn't a Hall of Famer with all those accolades I listed, but he is a Hall of Famer. It's just kind of crazy because, when I researched him, already, being that he played for the Bengals, I still knew some stuff about him prior to researching, but I just found it so interesting that he has all of these like different type of awards and whatnot, and it's like, I would have thought that I would heard more about him in mainstream media, considering the fact that I've come across reports that talk about how he's one of the best linemen in NFL history. Some reports saying that he is the best lineman in NFL history. Thinking about it is questioning like why I really haven't come across that. Linemen aren't, they haven't been as highly regarded as other skill positions. I wanted to bring him to light as my first unappreciated NFL legend. He's a legend in the Bengals' eyes. Not sure if he's a legend outside of the Bengals, but I know for me, he put in that work when it came to the 1980s and carrying them to a Super Bowl, in which I don't think they've been to one since I've been alive. We're not going to talk about that either. Anyways, and before we get ready to head out, I also wanted to give you a fun fact about this gentleman. This is to you, Jets. It's a fun fact out there I got from an article saying, apparently during the NFL draft, the Jets had an opportunity to select Anthony Muñoz, and they elected to pass on him. So just to throw more salt in the wound of, y'all defeated season. But, I can't talk much because, we're kind of trash this year. There will be links in the description below to let you know of some of the sites that I got my information from if you have any questions about where I got it from. But thank you for tuning in, y'all. Next week, we're going to talk about a quarterback by the name of Warren Moon. Not sure if y'all know about him, but y'all will next week. All right. Take it easy.